But that's not the only innovation here. I know that students from MCLA have gone on to help develop technologies that are found in hundreds of products like cell phones, iPods, CDs, and more. And I tried to ponder that for a while, and then I figured out that you guys make the products that help people goof off in class. I also want to recognize your efforts to fight global warming and to create sustainability. And I think it's too bad that George Bush and Dick Cheney can't take classes here and learn about those particular issues. But I spoke to the Dean of Admissions about that, and he said neither one had the grades to get in. So I also want you to know you are the envy of my generation. You have a lot of advantages that we didn't have when I went to school. First of all, you guys have a Red Bull. We had to fake staying awake. And I want you to think, I couldn't help but think about this. I graduated in 1966. Back then, there was an unpopular war. And we had a president from Texas who had high disapproval ratings. Ted Kennedy was a U.S. Senator. And the Rolling Stones were going on tour. Thank God so much has changed in 42 years. So my biggest advice to you as graduates, two things. One, do your parents a favor and delete some of the photos on your Facebook page. And, certain college memories are not meant to be seen all the way through this journey. And the other thing is, I know you're going to party like crazy tonight, and you're going to celebrate and have fun. See, there we go. Put that bottle of champagne back. You can't overdo it. But when you do, I want you to let down your hair, have fun, do things maybe some you've never done before. But just don't post it on YouTube, okay? Now,
lay your hair down there.
I see a lot of fans waving because it's hot, and I do not want to exhaust the limits that God has somehow gracefully given me to get through this. So let me just share with you, to summarize a few thoughts about why your role in this next part of the journey is so important. And may I suddenly, as I think of it, recognize one other person who is here, because he's important, in a sense. One of America's great historians is here. He has a grandson graduating, Sean McHugh, and I'm talking about James McGregor Burns, and I think we should recognize him somewhere, wherever he is. A friend of mine, and I'm glad he's here. So let me try to just summarize this. There are Republicans here, Democrats, Independents. There are people unaffiliated. There are conservatives here, and there are liberals here, and there's everybody on either side and in between. We do live in a great country. We are blessed. You can go out of here and say anything you want. You can go out of here and organize people in any cause you choose. But somehow, this great nation of ours is stuck in a place of avoidance, of inactivity. Some of the greatest challenges of our time staring us in the face, and nothing serious is happening on any of them. There isn't one of you here who isn't affected by what's happening to our healthcare system. The costs, the unevenness of access, the problems of affordability. There are solutions, but not one of them is seriously on the table in Washington right now. We are cutting after-school programs from our schools. Did any one of you here, did anybody here write us and say, our kids don't need the remedial work after we've given them those tests to find out where they are? Of course not, but it's happening.